Right now we're no closer. The World Trade Center wasn't in Spider-Man 2? Oh man, I'm misremembering then. Oh, you know what? You're right. There is like a building that you start the game on where it's a tower and another tower right next to it, but there's a branch, like a connecting thing in between the two towers. So I always thought that was the World Trade Center. It's not. But yeah, like, do you think, or like a game where you could walk around, like, I don't know, the hillsides of Scotland? Do you think that people would buy that?
I don't know. I feel like I would buy it, and I feel like there are a lot of people that would buy it, but not enough to market it. Because that costs a lot of money to make, and it just wouldn't profit. It would never profit.
Yeah, it wouldn't. That's the thing. But wouldn't it be cool?
It would be really cool.
If you, like, you just are a person, and, like, not one of those... I'm trying to think, what is the example here? Not like one of those stupid games, not like Minecraft where you can just float around and look really dumb, but like imagine if there was Spider-Man 2 with just no objective, or like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas where you can just go and just, you can play the game, but you can also put in a ton of cheat codes, which obviously the game isn't like built for that,
right? But
you can do it and just explore the huge world that they've given you.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be so awesome because it's so relaxing. And like the reason I mentioned Scotland is because the first time this came up was when Nick and I were talking about the Harry Potter first and second PlayStation 2 games, and how you can just run around the grounds at Hogwarts, which are pretty small, but still pretty cool. I'm like, man, imagine if you could just like walk around this area. Like, imagine if there was no limitations on just walking across this place.
I could be
so cool.
I could be like thinking about something, but I guess the closest thing we have to that so far is GTA 5, because isn't GTA 5 like a replica of LA?
It's the same world as Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Right, no, but the city that they're in is a building for building like replica of LA.
I don't know. I think that sounds correct though, because like I know there's the Steven Vlog thing where that's in the game. By the way, I hate confusion in Pokemon because it's awful. You always hit your. It's super.
I might as well. I don't know who to switch to. I guess Big Sniffs.
Big Sniffs would be the guy. I don't know, like. What was I just going to say? I know in San Andreas, there's Los Santos, which is supposed to be LA. There is San Fierro, which is San Francisco.
Have you played 5?
Las Venturas. No, I haven't.
That shocks me, actually. You would love 5.
I will probably... I'm sure I would. But I've never actually beaten a Grand Theft Auto game.
Neither have I.
Because, like...
I not that I don't care about the story. I think I get to, like... heists and stuff, and then that's like all I care about as soon as I get that.
I love, like, the one I've gotten the closest in is San Andreas, and I've gotten far in San Andreas, but there's that one stupid part where you have to learn to fly, and you can't progress until you learn to fly, and it's so hard.
Gotta tell you, I'm really good at dumb shit like that in video games. I'm really good at flying in GTA. I'm really good at everything in Tony Hawk's Underground for no reason. I'm so...
Probably because you have the same name.
Have you ever Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? We figured it out. I'm glad you're here.
No, I can fly. Like, planes, I can fly them. But it's the learning to fly, where you have to do things so specifically. And
that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. It's like, all right, it hit all of these rings, Superman 64 style. I hate it so much. And it's like... God, I want to get farther in the game and do all the cool stuff that I've been doing. But, like, if they got rid of the races and they got rid of the stupid vehicle missions in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it would be almost a perfect game.
I think... I don't know why I'm going back to this. Tony Hawk's Underground. Tony Hawk games in general, I'm stupid good at. I don't know if you've ever, like, seen me play a Tony Hawk game. But I thought I was just like, oh, I'm like pretty good at this game. And then it was either Dan or Travis. So one of my friends watched me play it, and they were like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What? What's up?" They're like, "You're like a god at this game." I'm like,
Really?
I'm just like playing it." They're like, "No, you're like fucking killing it at this game."
That's awesome.
I'll have to stream it one time.
That's a good idea. No, like, here's my thing with the Tony Hawk game specifically, and it applies to a lot of games where, like, a lot of the fun is... No. But, like, where you have... a big chunk of the fun is, like, building your own stages and having fun at that.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that is fun, but the actual building process is so boring for me. That's why, like, I would not be good at Mario Maker. I would play the levels, but, like, you want me to build levels? Whew, I find that shit so not fun.
Oh, that's what's fantastic about Mario Maker, though, is you don't have to fucking build any levels ever.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I find that so not fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play the finished product. I don't want to make it.
Yeah.
And like that's not just a Tony Hawk thing. That's all games thing. Like Smash Bros. My brother made a really good stage in Smash Bros. Brawl, and I'm like, this is all I need. It's like a huge box that has 3 different levels inside the box and one on top of the box.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking love that stage because you can't fall down it, and all you can do is beat the crap out of each other and then try and get to the top and send the other one flying. It's awesome. I love that stage, and I always recreate it, and that is as much stage building as I do. Yeah, aren't you having fun running into all these Pokemon? It's still worth it to like tap out. We can still do that. Three minutes later.
Pearl does have a really good stage builder. I agree with both of you. All right, let's just get back to the doctor real quick.
Does Ultimate have a stage builder?
Yes. Yeah.
I have not played much of Smash Ultimate.
Ooh, so
I don't much care for the World of Light that I have played though.
Nah, I don't much care for World of Light either, but the rest of Smash Ultimate I really like. I'm not a huge fan of Brawl.
Really?
Not gonna lie.
That's surprising.
I think it's super clunky.
How is that?
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like Wii U and Ultimate are super fluid. Ultimate is definitely the fastest one.
No, I mean Ultimate's very fluid. Yeah, Ultimate is like I don't think they can ascend past Ultimate.
Oh, thank God I have an escape rope. Give me the fuck out
Yeah,
of
so
here, please.
Hop on your bike and then just go. It's
I have
not
a bike?
that long. Wait,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did that exact same thing last time, and then you're like, "Oh, this is much faster." Yeah, that's the fucking point.
No, yeah, that was a bit.
No, I don't think so. Disagree. Also, do you like that there's snow on the ground to signify winter?
Yeah, I sure do when it's fall.
Look, man, they do 3 cycles. Winter is also, first of all, it's not fall, it's summer.
It's kind of starting to get fall weather over here, but it is definitely still summer. You're right.
It's definitely still summer. Like it's getting towards the end of summer, which, by the way, like I don't know if you know the term, the dog days of summer, but like midsummer sucks. What happened?
Ryan, going back was a really good idea. Oh, good, a fungus.
Oh, you were not having any of Fungus's nonsense last time. You were like, what the fuck is Fungus? Also, yes, I would much rather play.
Oh yeah,
Brawl
me too. Dude, I used to fucking love Melee too. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I have a story about Melee, but I will be right back to tell it.
Alright. This is gonna piss a lot of people off. There's a lot of people who still fucking, they're like, yep, Melee's the best one. Melee Phantoms ruined the game for everybody. It really did. I really enjoyed Melee. I enjoyed all of them when they came out. It's just that they've improved like fucking crazy. So I can't backtrack. I might still be able to play Wii U. Maybe. But like Brawl's too outdated for me, Melee's too outdated for me, the first one's too outdated. It's just how it is. They made their games so good that they made their game so fucking good that I can't go back. It's just how it is. Oh, playing those games, all it's gonna make me want to do is play the new one. Hey, yeah, yo, let me get 8 million repels. You're the male guy. Don't worry about that. Hey, you. Bye. Motherfucking bye. 3 escape ropes just in case these emergencies happen again. Ooh, super repel. Max repel. Alright.
What else did you say you wanted? How many million, Tony?
Like 8.
Yeah.
Let me sell some stuff too while I'm here.
Yeah, good call. My introduction to Melee, I didn't play much of it. I agree that people who say Melee is the best are fucking stupid. Such idiots. But my experience was my okay, this is gonna sound really weird. My babysitter's son, like I used to go to her house, like while my parents were at work after school.
Yeah.
So I got most of my gaming knowledge from him. And I watched him play Majora's Mask for the first time. And he had told me that, because he knew I was such a huge Pokemon fan, that what he thought was the case was that the new Smash Bros. Was going to have every Pokemon as playable characters. So that's what he thought. That's what he honestly thought.
Oh, he really thought. He wasn't just trying to convince you. I forgot that the Pokeballs could be fungus.
You hate fungus. It's great.
Stupid concept. Except for it's not. It's actually really clever.
But yeah, so when I got it, and I was like, because he saw Mewtwo and Pichu, is that right? Pichu, and he was like, yes. Oh, they're gonna, yeah, and he's like, they're putting all of them in. That's so cool. Like you can fight as Ho-Oh if you wanted to. And when I got it and realized that is so not the case.
No, that's like top 10 most incorrect things you could possibly say.
Yeah, well, he was like 16.
No, I don't know. No excuse. No excuses.
It was 2001. The news was hard to come by.
No, yeah, I thought a lot of stupid shit back in the day too.
But it's interesting that you said that games have gotten so good that you just can't go back, because there's not that many
cases of that. But
yeah, like I think Legacy of Goku is such a specific example, because like I've tried to play through all those games, but the first one is so bad. The first one is so bad. It's so clunky compared to the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pokemon's definitely not like that, even though they've gotten like measurably better in each installment.
Yeah, Pokemon's not like that. Well, I mean, could you say for a lot of cases that fighting games are like that though? Because it's kind of the same pattern with, like, say, Street Fighter. So there's the group that thinks Street Fighter 2 is the best one, and or 4? One has like a crazy fan base. I think it's 2. One has like a crazy broad fan base, but they remade it, so that's more understandable. Where they think that 2 is the best by far, and then there's the people who think 5 is the best because it's just an upgraded version of 4. So, like, I think when it comes to fighting games, it's like all you can do is improve, and you can't really do much else. Pokemon games are their own game entirely, whereas fighting games are just like, you up the graphics, you up the playstyle, and then, like, you just make everything better.
Right. I gotta be honest, outside of Budokai and Budokai 2, I'm not a huge fighting game guy. Like, I hate Mortal Kombat. I hate it. I think it is
Mortal
just
Kombat. I'm just bad at it, to be honest with you.
I just find it so excessively disgusting that I can't even play it.
Really?
Yeah, that shit, like, and has always bothered me.
I think I've been so desensitized. Well, I guess that's a result of like your parents were like no games until 10, and then when I was in middle school, I was like, hey, God of War 2, and my parents were like, sure. So I think that's I think I'm just super desensitized because like I don't give a fuck. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's not to say like I'm anti-blood or anything in any video game.
No, yeah, you're not, but I just find it
But
interesting.
like I can't stand Mortal Kombat. The only other one I can think of was Soul Calibur 4. And do you remember what the big selling point about Soul Calibur 4 was?
It wasn't Link, because that was 2.
That was 2. I bet it's one of those things that as soon as I say it, you're going to remember.
Soul Calibur 4. Who was in that one? Was it Vader? Vader and Yoda?
Darth Vader and Yoda for the... Yeah. So I was like, I've got to get that. I got to use Darth Vader. And that was pretty much as far as my interest in the game went.
Mm-hmm.
Best Dragon Ball Z game is Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Haven't played that one.
You know what? People have the same thing with Soul Calibur also. People either think 2's the best one, or they think their most recent one's the best one.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people love Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur, fun. It was fine, but like I just didn't care. I found it so boring when I wasn't using Darth Vader.
I think I like 2's story mode a lot. That was pretty much it for me. Like if they had that kind of story mode in the other games, like that would be my favorite, because I don't think the fighting style or anything was any different or anything like it is with Melee, where people prefer the Melee fighting style. I don't know why, but
man, you know what? You just reminded me of like talking about my babysitter's son.
Yeah,
very different.
Very different.